Oh, you've never seen a more beautiful sun-kissed sunset. It's absolutely gorgeous. I dashed to get this view for you from my Zen walk. And my Zen thoughts today, I mentioned earlier about the danger of doing nothing. And initially I thought I would write it, but I changed my mind and decided to verbalize it. You sit and you think about it. We're waiting on God. You know, we let days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, months turn into years, and years turn into decades. And we're still sitting and we're saying that we are waiting on God. If God wanted me to have this, if God wanted me to have that, if God had wanted me to be, and we have a list of things, what we're waiting on God for. Hmm, hmm. What if God is actually waiting on you? You see, what I've come to find out is that this is a two-part something. God will take care of his end of the bargain, if that's what you want to call it, and where there's the onus on us to take responsibility for our bit. God won't do for us what we can do for ourselves, yeah? When we say we're waiting, and you look at what the Bible says about waiting, it says, those that wait on God shall renew their strength. Now, in order to renew your strength, you've had to exert it. That means you had to have been doing something. So, you can't passively just sit and say, and I've seen this and I can't tell you sometimes, you know, a few things get me upset when I hear people, when I can see clearly where they're supposed to be doing something. But no, they're waiting on God. Yeah. So one other thing, last thing I want to leave you with is you read in Generation. G- 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 I'm going to say generation in Genesis because I'm also thinking about Revelation. And one of the very first things you learn about God, this is serious now, is the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the earth. That means that God is a moving God. One of the things that you will see with these, even the sun right now, the sun's moving. One of the things you will see with nature a lot, things move. Look at those trees, look at the limbs, they're moving, they're doing something. The clouds, they come from that way and they move and they continue on. So it's always a process of moving, of doing. So we've got to be careful and we've got to look out that we're doing our bit and not fall prey to the danger of doing nothing.